Yeah, I'll be on in a minute. I need 2 minutes and then I'll start. Oh, hey, now I'm daft. I didn't change my title, did I? Hang on, whoops. I knew there was something. I knew there was something. Hang on a second. Doodling, I guess. With my PNGtuber is what I'll do. I'll do that for a little bit. Okay. I've finished a lot of stuff this morning, so I can mess about for a little while. this about? Right. Maneuver some things. Is my YouTube having a problem? Let me just check. Let me just check something. Hop back on. Is it giving me a problem or is it just OBS flipping out? Is the question. Sometimes they don't link up properly. Oh no, it looks okay. It looks okay. That looks fine. Alright. So, what do I have to play with? I need to link some stuff up to alerts. I've been playing with some animation in between other things. Am I quiet? Bah! Am I quiet? I'm sure I'm quiet. I'm not normally this quiet, am I? Everything. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it was from the Patreon stream, that's why. Okay, that's better now. That's better. Does this work? Hang on, I'm having technical problems. I'm having technical problems. That's all good. Okay, let me go back on here. Didn't want me to see the stream. There we go. Now I can see it. Okay. Okay, now it's all good. Now it's all good. I can see everything. Yeah, and I don't need to see those to mess with them, do I? No. Okay. I was looking at this creature and it's a little bit too smooth. It's too smooth and I don't like it. I did just try and block the shading in, but it's still too smooth. Why is it? It's probably not dark enough either. Is that better? That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Anyway, what was I doing with these? I've done something with the belly, but I'm not entirely finished yet. I was wondering if I should do some kind of like GIF loop on the head to give it a idle animation and then it can open and close the mouth, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It might be. I've been trying to organize how to... Where is everything? Let me see. Okay, I doubled that and I don't need it right now. I'm going to work on the background stuff at some point too. I was trying to organize how the layers need to sit because I might have some unexpected problems with what I was trying to do. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it as well as I wanted. It might not happen, so I'll have to take the hit and find a way around it, I think. This one I wanted to look at because I've got the two. Got the wings. How was your day? Not bad, thank you. How are we doing? Blau chips? Is that how I say that? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, this bit's gonna bother me because of the way that it joins up. How was I gonna fix? There was a way I was gonna fix that. I think I should just like duplicate it. Ideally, it would join like behind over there, but I'd still need it to cut somewhere because it overlaps. It's gonna make it more different, more difficult. I mean, it's gonna make it more difficult because I've got one layer of sausage and another one. Most terrifying model you've ever seen. Thank you. I'm working on it. Do you want to see what I've done that's new? Hang on. It's not layered properly yet, but whoa! And the top bit. Whoa! And I've got my coin hoard underneath there. I still need to split things up. I'm kind of testing it, but it's on the go. It's definitely on the go. We're moving. So, okay, if I just take more of that, it might be a better idea and just have them overlap. That bit's pretty smooth. So creepy, I love it, thank you. You live on Twitch, how many viewers are there? I'm not sure, I don't really look at the numbers. Do you want the Twitch link? There you go, I'm also on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube chat, in case anyone wants to hop between. Okay, so I got a left sausage and a right sausage. And I need more of the more of the left sausage to sit underneath the right sausage. Is that correct? But to not bump into the rest of the left sausage. Non-pizza left sausage. I might just flatten some of this because I need to put it into another file. I'm gonna make this like really, really confusing. I can also, actually, with my belly roll, the coin hoard underneath is changeable, so I'm gonna hide things underneath there. That's very entertaining. I'm enjoying that, just messing with it myself. I'm gonna try and fix how jittery the end of the tail is as well, and get it layered properly so that that arm still sits in the front. And then I'll tie it into a alert or something. I'm not sure which one, but I will tie it into an alert, and you gotta do something to see what's under the belly today, I guess. Loop sausage and left sausage. Okay, so let's copy paste that, and then it wants to go into the sausage loop? Yeah, okay, that's better. Right, I'm gonna copy paste this and merge some of it down so that when I put it into anime effects to animate it, it won't cause me as much trouble, I hope. Okay, right, merge selected, so we've got left sausage, and then we've got loop sausage, which is right sausage. Merge the selected. Alright, so now I've got... Yeah, okay, that's a lot better, and I shouldn't have so much fuss, like, joining it up, because these need to wiggle jiggle a little bit so that it's got depth, and there's kind of a shadow underneath it on that one. Already, and then the rest of the sausage can move. And I still... Is it turned off in here? Oh yeah, okay, as long as I've still got my layered files, that's good, because I don't want to completely decimate decimate all of it. I've got that wing at the top, so that wants to merge. I'm gonna make that move. Make that move. What I'm thinking about doing is having GIFs that it will slide between, like I've got on the other screen, but they're gonna have to stay as GIFs and then transparency in the background, and then everything else should slide with them. Just me here? Maybe I'll go there later, but I don't really use Twitch. Fair enough. Okay, let's see. Roll. Let's call that roll flat so I don't get confused. And then I've got another wing in the back that you can't see because the same thing is underneath. Let's merge those together. I'll do some sketching as well. I just want to mess around with this for a little bit because I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it all morning and like picking at it in between, waiting for people to respond to me, so this is all one thing now. I'm gonna have a belly variant without the links as well, so it'll just move on its own. I should split them really into two so I can turn either one off as much as I want. Okay. And then that's the same. Okay, that's the same roll. Don't think I need anything else. I got my yaoi paddle. Kind of want to make the arm wiggle. Kind of want to make the arm asset wiggle. Or just like twitch every now and then. I'll make that do a wave, perhaps. I'm not sure. I got a few variants of it. With like a pointer finger. I've got eyelids. Need to animate the eyelids. I think I will do a loop just for the sake of it. Let's have a look at the butt layer too so I can flatten that down. And then I'll start putting them in anime effect. Flat butt. Butt flat. There we go. What have I got? A shadow? I've got a shadow underneath the butt. Let's take the other one off. It's really frustrating having to game plan how you're going to animate things when you want certain stuff to happen. Just animation in general is pretty bad. This isn't as bad as frame by frame stuff, but it's still difficult. What is that smear over there? Why is the dragon left? Skiddies. What's that? Oh. Oh, it's in here? Okay. See if I can just grab that and clear it out. In one go? Yeah, okay. I don't know where that came from. Let's check if there's anything else. What stands out really strong? Bright blue. Dark blue is really obvious if there's... No. Okay, no, there's nothing crispy. I don't want random pieces because it'll float around when I put it on top of stuff and destroy it. I think the feet and everything are fine. Yeah. That doesn't really want separating because the tail isn't going to overlap horribly. Oh, okay, the shadow wants to be separate. Right, yeah, that's all okay, that's better because that'll merge in otherwise. And I can move it with the tail. Figure out where it's going to be a problem. That's definitely going to be a problem. I think I will draw some more of my humanimals as well, because I was looking at them where I was posting them, and I think her face is a bit too horsey. I need to copy that into the other layer now I've changed it, actually, because this is a duplicate. This is a duplicate, and the actual butt is down here. Yeah, okay. Switch that out. And then that will also have the nasty smear in there that I need to get rid of. Just so they're the same. There's always edits you need to do, because I get to the point where I need to flatten things down to animate it properly, and then sausage. And then I inevitably find things that cause me more trouble that need to be edited and then like back edited and pasted back into the original file. Okay, sausage. I don't think there's a problem with the sausage, so that can all merge. That's in the flat layer. Okay, flat sausage. And then the flat butt. I'm gonna make the top of it waggle, like side to side, the body. And then butt shadow. Butt shadow into that folder, and then yeah, that's just another folder that I don't need. There isn't really that much going on in this one. That one's simple. It's the other one that is worse. So I've got butt flat and I've got the roll flat too. So I was going to make backgrounds that can go in with them as well, and they're kind of interchangeable. I can just add extra ones in wherever I want them, like make a wall, infinite scroll, dragon wall. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to have the 2-frame like wah that I do on this screen if I also have it as a scroll. That's the problem that I'm having. Unless I have the GIFs react and they're both on like a scroll thing. Oh, maybe. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Okay, so if they're both scrolling GIFs, most scrolling GIFs, and then ooh, each one a little bit different. 2 variants for like on and off talking. I need to test if I can actually do that and still keep it in a scroll. I'm sort of stuck working within what I've got for OBS. And hoping that it works okay. Or that I can do it. So I've been mucking around with it quite a bit and testing things out. Right, wing at the back, wing at the front. sausage that overlaps a bit more. Yeah, okay, so there's a decent part of overlap there and it isn't gonna cause too much trouble. I probably shouldn't have cut it where there's like 2 stringy bits in that shadow. Because if they line up funny, it will look strange. That's gonna have to be the start of where the thing is that moves. I think. There's also a crusty. See that crusty shit down there? That's pretty bad. I might just have it go down to the bottom though, and not move too much. Oops. Just tidy it up anyway, that's gonna bother me just in case. It only takes 2 seconds. So something I decide to do where it needs to drag a bit further up. Yeah, and the rest of it's okay. I will put those into their own file. I'll make a duplicate of this one and then put them in their own file. I'm still thinking about having like a little window over here at the side for the dragon to sit in, but I don't know. I kind of like it just in front of the screen. I need some stuff to hide behind the clip window where it's just that dark sliver down the side at the moment. And fix the rest and kind of integrate it better. I thought it might be more interesting if there's... Ooh. Okay, what if there's like a wall and there's a little window up the top where that top piece goes? Like just there that the dragon's coming out? Or it doesn't have to be like a complete castle, it can be like a ruined one like this, and then the sausage. The sausage can be coming out of the window. I guess, so that's like a doorway because it kind of is gonna slide from there back into this one. Just that on the balcony. Maybe. I just like the idea that I have a lot of pieces that can be interchangeable. It's like train tracks, putting them together. The ones that clip together. Like a puzzle. I would really like it if I could get the... If I could get the tail to like wag quicker with noise input, that would be cool, but whenever it stops, it's not gonna meet the timing of the other one. And then it'll go bleh and like jitter and jump and it'll look terrible. So I think I should avoid that. I was trying to figure out a way to get it to behave that's not going to look terrible. If I wagged the tail, if I split the tail, I could have it wag the other way too. But I kind of don't think I have the patience for that. I don't think I've got the patience. It's probably fine. Or I can always edit it more, because I can update the files in anime effects and just get the wiggle to happen. So it's not that bad. I like the idea. Okay, I'm gonna sketch more because this is gonna turn into my pet project that I just come and poke at every now and then. I think I like the idea of the dragon being able to like poke up on the other screens. You know, like long cat or something. Just gonna pop up occasionally so we can go woo up and out of the other ones on a random on a random loop. Because you can't see the face on these screens, so it doesn't matter. But he can just or from the side or like any angle, it doesn't really matter. Any which way. Did I have where I was scribbling in? Or was I scribbling in these? I hope there was nothing on that layer before. I've sketched. Oh, there's my plan. I was gonna do. Oh yeah, the cow. Yeah. I think I kind of have to do the cow, don't I? Inside the belly. I could go. Oh, I want its little hand to move as well. I want its little hand to like drum its fingers. I could give it a tablet. I could give it a tablet in the corner. But I don't know if I care. I don't know if I care enough to do that. I just kind of like that it's chilling. You know? I could give it a pen and stuff if I really wanted to. Like so. So much choice. So many things I could do. I've done the belly. Belly, like, poor quality right now, but belly has been achieved. Let me press the belly button again. Wow. I need to figure out how to get it to work with that one at the top. Because that one sits pretty okay, it like overlaps, but the other one you can see it like directly on top of what I've already got. I haven't fixed the arm yet. I feel like it draws more attention up in that top corner and I like it. It's very entertaining. I'm having fun. Nice showing it. It would be fun to have the dragon just like waggle, because whenever I speed stuff up, I just kind of cut it out. Like this section of screen, because that's where all the links are on the belly as well. Everything sort of cuts nicely just down that edge. Oh yeah, I want the tail. I want the tail or like the leg or something to pop in at the top as an alert thing. I'm building a labyrinth. I think that's what's happening. And I was gonna have the little windows here have like different promo stuff in if I stick it in a castle. Which one would I want it to link to? With the cow. It would have to link to one of these, so it's either going to have to link in that top corner or the bottom corner. I need to put it into the map, so I would like the cow to move along it. Is that more awkward? It might need to go like. I think you can get transitions in OBS where they go like up and down as well. Like it'll swipe to a panel if I put one like below here. But I don't know how you'd order them, and if they keep going, like swiping down. That's something I need to play with, because if I can do that and program it to go certain ways, that would be very interesting. I'm making it extra awkward for myself as well, because like these bits, these windows, I want to be see-through. And I guess the dragon wants to be see-through as well, and then I can probably like sit PNGs and things in here as I want. Because I quite like doing that, but I want to be able to swap out whatever I put in the windows, so it can scroll between them. It looks more complicated than it is once you get it working, but I want the cow. Like a silly, cartoony, obviously a cow like this with the little legs going through the belly, but that's like a whole... That's a whole other animation that I don't know if it's going to be a pain in the butt. I could just have it static in there, but I don't think that's quite as interesting. It probably wouldn't be that difficult to do, but where I've got the little spines along the back, it's gonna have to go like boop, 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 and move along the cow. Oh, maybe it wouldn't be that fuss. Maybe I just need to draw it flat and then animate it, so I've got like frame by frame of those moving along, but that would be a pain to get it really smooth. Just get it to move along the edge. Actually, I could have another layer where it like randomly pops in as a jump scare over the top on these, like an extra layer of random GIF. Or maybe like the back of its face or something. I don't know. Or could like twist the head around. It's like a fucking marshmallow. Oh no, it's worse than a marshmallow actually. I shouldn't do that. It's worse than a marshmallow. Yeah, okay, because you don't see its head on any of these, so I can randomly have it go ah, wah, or like from above and down, or you know, either which direction. And go wah, 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 like whack-a-mole, or it could pop out the window. I could have it pop up like outside of the window, like that. It can be anywhere, because then, you know, it doesn't matter if it's over there, you can scroll back and then it's still in its spot. Like, it's just anywhere outside of the bounds of the screen. It's hiding out there. I'd have to draw another frame of it. I do like the idea of having a turnaround animation that I could draw. It turns. Should I try and animate its hand or like start doing that? Because that's I think that's a fun random one. Where it's just the arm and the hand. Arm number 2. There it is. There it is. Okay. I was also thinking it would be very fun if I could get its arm to go like like that, and then just like scratch or something on a random loop. Just like scritch, and then put it back down. But again, that might be too much for us. That might be too much for us. I don't really want to go and draw every frame of something. Maybe on the hand, because that's not going to be too bad. I'm just going to switch them manually and have a few funny little loops on them, I think, because then it'll play them randomly, and hopefully not too frequently if I can get the layering right. I just paste like a bunch of empty or still layers in and let it play through them random on OBS, and then you throw a GIF in where it's doing something. Okay, I'm gonna need layers to do this, and also rid of some of these sketchy ones that I don't like. Let's have a new folder, and then I can attempt to animate it so its hand's gonna stay in the same spot, right? And then it needs to like how do you even? It's like the little finger first, right? You go bruh, bruh, bruh. That would have to go up, and then the next one would have to go up. You know, I'm gonna make this hell for myself. I'm gonna make this bad. That one wants to go up, and then that one wants to go up. And then the next one wants to go up. And you don't lift the little one so much. I suppose they'd have to straighten out as well. Let's turn those off. we doing at the weekend, chat? What's going on? Yeah, okay, it's gonna need to sit like that. Probably needs a thumb somewhere. It's gonna have to pull them back and then go diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle. Drawing too many frames on it would be fun. But I don't know if I have patience. I don't even know if this is going to look good when I do it. And again, if it's a bit shit, it might add to it. It might add to it. You know what? I've started it. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone because I'll just sit here aggravating myself otherwise. Let's draw some gobbos. Let's draw some gobbos instead. I will be Patreon streaming later as well. I've got comic stuff I want to do. In the evening, that'll be in a few hours. Okay, this thing is like too... Oh, I was drawing it. I was drawing it as well. There she is. There she is. I need to draw her face more normally. Where did my references go? Where did my references go? Let me take it off this screen for a second and I'll find my refs because it's going to make everything go blip, 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 blip. Otherwise. I've got some that I drew of her, but her face is a little bit too long. She kind of looks dragony in a way that I don't want. Too much nose, too much snout. Where she's facing forward, she looks better. I don't mind her where she's kind of looking at you. Do I have other like sketch sheets? Where did they go? Oh, I've got a big sheet of her, have I? Oh yeah, okay. I'll drag them back up now. I just need to find these sketches. Faces? I know I was drawing her. No, I was drawing her. Or is she with the goblin face? Oh, here we go. Okay, these were a bit more normal. Here we go. These are more so what I was trying to go for. I drew one that I was like, that looks okay. It's like, I like that one. And then I didn't pay attention to it. When I went on to draw the rest, I was like, no, I know better, but I obviously don't. I clearly don't. I clearly don't know better. Because these ones look goof. Too much, is it like the cheek to the chin is like too long on some of them. Just kind of blocky in a bad way, and I'm not like pulling the shape back. I don't want it to have a tiny chin, but I don't want it to have a tiny chin. Let me just go and shut the door. Hang on a second. There we go. Keep the heat in. What? Sorry, my desk is crunchy. Crunchy. Do I need that? I think I do, because that's like what not to do. I need to look at the what not to do one, as well as the better ones. Looks, hello. How are we doing? Thank you for looking. I don't like the. Hang on. What is too big? Like this? This is too big compared to like this one. Where it looks better. She's more animal than humanimal. And I don't like it. Don't like it. Okay. She's kind of facing forward in those ones, so they're not much help. I'm gonna have to doodle. some more. Let's see. Gobbo! It's not a gobbo, or is it? I guess she's a gobbo. She's kind of a gobbo. In the middle. Humanimal. Is what I've been saying. That's the closest I can think. I like her hair. Her hair on these. She looks okay on that one. That one. She's got a long nose. Gobbo nose. Bat ears, kind of. Looks like people from the front, but not really. Where's my sketch? Where's my sketch brush? Which one have I been using? I've been using a crunchy one. It's got a little bit more crust to it, especially when it's small. You can't really tell when it's bigger. It's an inky brush. I've been using that more. Let's see. I'm gonna have to reduce it. I don't like drawing with like a solid line. Trying to figure out why that one looks better, and if I'm trying to like this line and this line, they're not, well, they're not that similar really, are they? There's more of a triangle going on. Hello, Goblin. Not friend, then why friend shaped? Definitely friend. Definitely friend. I think I had her nose kind of looks like one line there, but it's supposed to be like a bit more. She might have to have a separate forehead shape. I was drawing it very badly, and it's annoying me. I didn't think they were as bad as they were, but now that I look at them again, I think they are. The nose isn't quite as long either. She's got more of a people face. Oh, that's goblin. She's gotta look kind of soft and not as not so harsh as the other goblins. Okay, so if I do like eyebrows, I think she's got a bit more like brain also. Brain space. She's got a bit more brain space rather than it just like, disappearing, and more of a like human cranium at the back. Human stuff. Big human brain. Baban! Hello, Kilgorn. How we doing? Welcome to the stream. This angle has walked also. It's kind of moved away from where it should have been. How's it going? Not bad, thank you. How are we doing? Not bad. I think I'm making, hang on, I'm making the nose too long. That's stupid. She looks stupid. I need to draw her like 10 times before I get it right. I need to start off with that really, and then it's like it's kind of like people about down to there. Like this is people, and then this is, yeah, kind of werewolf. I'm alcohol, thank you. Oh, so early? You've reminded me I have the alcohol, actually, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna behave. It's tempting because I can't sleep lately, but I'm not gonna. I'm behave. Look, thank you. Okay, I was trying to do a thing with her ears where they like, it's kind of a line from them down the sides of the nose. And then like the cheeks are further out, so I can block them in like that. I was having fun drawing it before, and now I'm like, I'm just mad now. I'm just angry that I can't catch it. Beer o'clock is 1.5 hours ago? Oh, it's later out there, I see. It is. Oh my god, it's 4:30. When did it become 4:30? It was like 3 o'clock the last time I looked. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I can't stream for very long then, huh? I thought I could stream longer. Okay, I'm daft. Jay before dinner, best sleepy remedy ever. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Doop, doop, doop. Comfy. I'm gonna make her ears the wrong length too, because they were supposed to be. Her ears are like the length of her head from the back of the skull forward. Either that or you could try the Navy SEAL breathing exercise. I bet I've heard about that. Which one is it? I don't want to make her eyes like too far forward either. Is that better? She just needs to look like animal-y because she walks around on 4 legs sometimes, so. She's gonna look really weird if she's got too much of a people face and she's walking around on 4 legs, so she's not gonna read like Gobbo. Oh, she's kind of cute. Oh no, she's cute. Oh. Aww. Did I catch it? It's nice having that nose to like swing the eyebrow around too, actually. I don't want to give her like googly anime eyes either. Got the details. I heard about it on some YouTube video ages ago. It's basically some sort of deep breathing exercise. Huh. Maybe I need to try that. Sometimes I cannot sleep. I've been like woozy for the last couple of weeks because I've not been sleeping properly. Getting like bleary-eyed. How much forehead do you want? We don't want like a receding hairline up here. That would be bad. It is supposed to like swing forward down off the eyes though. It was what Navy SEALs used to go to sleep quickly? I'll take a look later. Is there one where people just like huff a lot? Like or does that do the opposite? I don't know. Oh, where you breathe in longer than you breathe out, maybe. 4-head better than a 5-head? Mm-hmm. That's a bit too far forward, isn't it, for how far back it sort of sloughs off the side of her head. Wasn't joking about Jay either. I always managed to sleep because of it. My sleep is noticeably lighter without it. You don't dream as much though? Huh. I only seem to have dreams when I wake up. If I wake up and then go back to sleep, shit gets weird. Otherwise, I don't seem to dream very much. If it's like uninterrupted sleep, it's just nothing. I was dreaming that I don't know how you do this accidentally, but I accidentally like ate a can, like a drinks can, unopened. And I was like, oh geez, how did I do that? Now I've got to go to the doctor. Oh god. You know, weird stuff happens in a dream and it's just like, oh, god damn it, this is a fucking nuisance that I have to deal with now. And then you wake up and you're like, oh yeah, that's like ridiculous. That wouldn't happen. Hopefully. It's like, phew, now I don't have to go to the doctors and explain to them that I accidentally ate a drinks can. No. That's gonna save me some embarrassment. Them ears look small. They look small and tiny. I don't want them to have big kind of lobes either. One day when I'm truly bored, I will master the ability to lucid dream. Shit gets spooky. I've done that before. I've done that before. I think I've talked about it already. They look small now. Or is it okay? No, you know what? I think it's okay and I'm just going crazy. Sometimes I look over at OBS and it looks fine, like outside of the context of me drawing in Clip Studio. You ever do that? You post something and then immediately where it's in a different context you can tell what looks terrible. Straight away. I hate that. It's enough. I really like how round her head is on this one actually. It's just like... I shouldn't interfere with that. I did it, yeah, I did it on those other ones too. She's just got more spiky hair further down. I like the mullet. I was gonna say all my characters get a mullet, but I don't think Skelby has one. She can if she wants to. But not by default. She doesn't have a default mullet. She kind of makes me think of a swan. Also, like, these make me think of big swan wings. The way I'm drawing the stringies. And then the little fluffy feathers. Switching screens is the bane of my artistic existence, yeah. Where I've been doing little videos. I've been trying to do more little videos for YouTube. When I see it on my phone, I'm like, ugh, ugh, looks terrible. Gives me a scare. Screen/devices, yeah. I want to draw her with a little, like, T-Rex arms coming forward. Like that. Forward shoulders animal. Like when a dog stands on its back legs. She's got too much. She's got like a beehive going on. It's too much. Calm it down. Not better. I make things too wide sometimes when I draw this kind of view. Like a lot of that hair should just sort of sloop behind a bit further back, maybe. I might just draw her in a little dress then, because it's not bad. There's some other kind of creature she's making me think of as well. Every time I draw her, she reminds me of something different. She got a little... Where's that? It's like on that... Yeah, that side. I really like it with the gloves as well. I thought they would look lame, but I like them. I was worried she was gonna look like the, you know, like anime goth girl or something with the gloves, but they kind of remind me of Shire horse feet. Makes her look more animal than people. She doesn't need to be wearing like emo gloves. That's what I was worried about. Try to warp her face in a bit because I think I'm pulling it over too much. That needs to be just like a straight line. The Kelpies she's reminding me of? Are the Kelpies horses? She's a little bit like a horse, to be fair. A lot of the... Well, if I draw any kind of creature, my brain is like, make it look like a horse, because I've drawn so many. The muscle memory kicks in from drawing horses for fun. Sorry, I'm on my cup of tea. I was watching some video the other day, like a YouTube short, and the guy was taking the piss. Like, I'm British and I wake up and I drink the tea, and I go and do this and I drink the tea. And I was like, oh, how many cups do I actually drink in a day? And I think it's about 8, honestly. I think I drink about 8 cups of either tea or coffee in a day. And now I'm mildly concerned that that might be a bit much. It's all horses. It's always horses, chat. I do like horses. Never a horse girl, but I do like horses. I don't know if I need to get her eyes to like roll around the side of her face a bit more, or like this to pull in, but I don't want it to look really gaunt. She's kind of gaunt the way she's built, but like not so much. In the face would be good, and just a little chin. Sorry, guys. Oh, hey, have you guys seen my belly yet? Yeah, watch this. I need suggestions. Watch this. Watch. Woo! Wee! And that top bit, actually. I forgot about that. Wow! It's not layered properly yet. I'm taking suggestions for what to hide underneath it. I have my hoard of coins at the moment, but I can put other things in there. Project Coke, embrace boiled berries. Yeah. I'm gonna make jam this year, chat. I need to acquire some things. I've been looking for a lot. I've got like a shopping list specifically for jam making things. I just haven't found them yet. Do the wave! Yeah. I need to attach it to an alert so that it will go off for certain things. I'm trying really hard not to get those eyes too far apart. She's looking kind of cute. I think I like her. Her hair would be really fun to paint. She needs some human people buddies as well. When I feel like it. When I feel like it. I don't know. I'm annoying myself that I'm not just making the thing yet. I won't draw too much of her. I don't want to fight. The alert for when that sounds. When you should eat stomach rumbles? Yeah, actually, you're right. I was trying to think if I should put a noise with it. That would be a good one. Belly rumbles. Squeezed berries boiled with slightly sweet water, then cooled and mixed with juice. Can't get enough. That sounds really nice. We've got a berry crumble. That I didn't have any of last night, actually. I've been eating that with ice cream because we got a shitload of berries. Do I want to ink you? Do I want to ink you? I should probably draw more of them, to be honest. There's not really much point inking. Just trying to get the shape right. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, let me put my layers away because I really don't have that much screen space where I've been doing stuff. I think the front of her face is kind of fine. I like the chin, the way I've got that to roll. And the eyes. I'm supposed to say, yeah, it is like halfway, isn't it? I gotta keep them the same width apart. That's what's gonna cause me problems. Like in between them. I don't want them to be closer together when she's looking at you. Because she still needs room for the big old schnoz. That's like lower down as well, right? It's pretty low down. She doesn't have a very big chin. I gave her big eyebrows on the other one. What kind of berries also? I'm interested. What kind of berries are you cooking? I gotta get used to the 2 little lines for the nose as well, if there's not a lot going on with it. What time is it? I'm gonna have to keep checking in case it's feeding time. Did you give this character a name? She's called Mira. M-I-R-A. I want to make a comic, but I'm bad at writing. I was talking to Cherry about it, and I was like, by the time I've decided to finalize something, I've already thought about like 10 different ways that I could have done it, and then I'm just like, like, oh no. Yeah, she's kind of got horse cheeks. The other, like, granny goblins are a lot more horsey in the face. I tried to make them more soft and human. Nose line for the way that they join up. I won't draw them tall. Be back a bit. Or I don't know if I've drawn them like out to the side very much lately. Forest berries, honeysuckle, serviceberry, raspberry, cherry, and viburnum. Ooh. I haven't had a few of those. Are you picking them? I have not found a serviceberry tree. Can do is not write things down for a while. The ideas you don't remember tend to be weak and get filtered out naturally compared to the ones you don't forget. With a probably better. Oh yeah, no, I agree. She looks like a bunny now. With the ear. I think her face is long enough, or her chin ain't pointy enough. That might be a bit high. Where he is. Oh, eyes, I mean, ears. Currants and cranberries, of course. I don't think I've had honeysuckle berries either. We do have that about, though. What was I eating? Oh, they don't really taste like anything, but I tried some fuchsia berries. They're, like, edible, apparently. They don't really taste like anything. They're kind of just like grapes. But they don't taste like much. I need to figure out how to be like. I was talking to Cherry again, as I do. And how Cherry was saying you gotta have the kind of confidence where you think it's worth spending that time on some idea that you've had. Like you think that it's justified to spend the time doing that and not something else. And I'm like, shit, how do you do that? How? How in the hell do you do that? Plant new honeysuckle bushes. The old ones are 40? E-O? E-O? E-I-E-I-O? I bet that's something obvious and I'm not picking up on it, sorry. Should be like me. I believe that not only me, but other people should dedicate themselves to my ideas. Years old. Oh, okay. I thought you might have meant years old. I thought maybe they like measure the sweetness like that or something. I got ya. That's cool. I'm gonna have to try the honeysuckle berries. I saw a... Oh, what are they? A hummingbird moth? I saw a hummingbird moth last year. Eaten from the honeysuckle. They're very loud. I didn't realize they were like... Brrr. It's like a fucking helicopter. They're pretty big too. They're chunky little things. Very cute. I had not seen one before. Very cute. Vision based on movement in a keyboard is static. This one, she's kind of dumb. Why she look kind of stupid? Nose not long enough, probably. I don't know. I need to be more egotistical, chat. I gotta become an asshole. That's the only way, right? How do I up the asshole stats? I don't know how to do that. Liquid? Yeah, liquid ass, that's it. The potion. She does look kind of dark. I bet this is wonky if I flip it. Yeah, kind of. Liquid AF. The fastest way is real cocaine. You're right. Okay, what am I doing? I kind of like that first one. I don't think that is like big enough. She would look cool if she was really, really tall, too. Bring the balls, the streamer's trying to become an ass. Mm-hmm. Okay, no. Right. That nose needs, I need the big brain, and then I need the nose to, like, slough off of it like this, like a werewolf. A werewolf. See, there's kind of a... Oh, wait, that's, like, more triangular than I thought, because I was making it, like... Yeah, that kind of goes, like, back into the head. A bit more than I thought. More goblin flavor. I think I need to caricature her more. Like, not the way I draw her, just like the way I write her, I guess. Maybe that's the way. That's what I'm fighting with. I'm just like, am I expressing the point I'm trying to make very well in this? This is gonna sound fucking stupid. That's why I'm... That's why I'm not writing much. I'm gonna do a bad job. And then I'll be upset. Nope. Hang on. I'm still messing this up, aren't I? Still messing it up. Her eyes are pretty close to like the nose bridge too. And she just got the eyebrow roll there. Hey, Baban! Hello! How we doing, Vince? What's going on? Incessantly snarky to the audience in that Velia girl accent you were doing? Just be annoying on purpose? Is that the way to do it? I'm already pretty good at that. Already pretty good at that. Is that closer? Kind of closer. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of getting it. Now I'm forcing myself to draw it like that. And nostrils pretty low down as well. It doesn't like, it's not like up there, it's like just bottom. Small, small septum. No, she looks horsey again. Is it that chin? Chin making me fucking horsey? Nay. She's not supposed to be a horse. Yeah, okay, I like where her hair goes like that angle. You can kind of see it roll around the skull a bit. I prefer that. And then down from the back. Baban is legend in this stream. My own stream. I'm not real, chat. Shared hallucination. I'll try with a neck twisting so I can like blip, 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 wrinkle it like that. Some crazy down there. Stringy. Oh my god, JoJo's soon, chat. JoJo. I was gonna draw some JoJo's, actually. I forgot to grab the pose. There's a pose I think is funny that I'm gonna try and draw some JoJo's in. I need to try and finish that Poochie that I was drawing, because that still annoys me. I've got the file hanging around. Just a new voice in your head, that's the one. Newest release. I drew with clavicles in that one. You can see them over on the bottom left. She's not supposed to have clavicles. No clavicles. Gave her like texture on her cheeks too. See it? That's making her look like a dragon as well. In a bad way. Not a dragon. I like her when she looks sort of pissy like that. Let me take that nose down because it's sitting like up. Like that. That's better. Yeah. She would look incredibly weird, bald. I think she would look like a werewolf if I made her bald. Should we draw like a really awkward angle like this? With the chin. Chin. Nose. Eyebrow. That foreshortening you get with the forehead starts to disappear as you tilt your head back. That always catches me out. I hate that especially. Just the forehead, like none of the rest of it. I can deal with that. It's just forehead. It's the worst. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig silhouette. That's why she looks weird at this angle. Oh, Peppa Pig. Everything catches me out in art. Lately I run out of art juice in my brain. It is difficult. A little bit extra there. That's what I was gonna watch at the weekend. I found that they've got all of Monkey Dust on Archive. I think there's like 3 seasons of it. I've only seen 1, I think? I don't know. I'm gonna watch that at the weekend. I'm trying to squeeze the ears in and it might be making it look dumb also. Monkey Dust? Yeah. It's a comedy thing from, I think it was like 2003 to 2005. It's a weird little like animated thing. It's very strange. Kind of funny. It's not quite so tilted as I wanted it to be. But yeah, I didn't know about it until recently. I'd never heard of it before, because they never showed reruns of it. Ever. That is a bit too far forward, isn't it? That needs to go back. Let me move her out from the corner. She looks kind of stupid. Looks stupid in the corner there. I might have her turn like uglier as well. Like she can start off okay, but then she's just get uglier as time goes on. I'm gonna go up the woods again if it's nice too. Run around in the woods. I like drawing this shape like on the neck. Pretty. Still looks kind of goofy. Still looks kind of goofy. Okay, I might have to scoot in a minute as well. Going with uglier as she ages or less attractive, aesthetically pleasing character design in general. She's supposed to look like, where are the ugly gobbos? She's supposed to be an in-between, between like these gobbos and human people. She's more of like a shape-shifty thing, but that's the usual. That's like the default in-between, but I want it to be able to change, so she might get gnarlier and look more like that at some point. But then also, like other things that she sees, she's just not great at it. She's supposed to be human enough that it's like, oh, that's strange, but you're not gonna run her out of the place like immediately, you know? I was confused when you talked about making her uglier. Oh yeah, it'd be like a response to something, her getting uglier. Or like a behavior thing, I guess. The face is gonna get uglier if she's being mean. That's better. I don't like the way those ears are like tacked on. I've done those badly. Fit them in. That's not as bad. Okay, I might have to scoot and go and eat food. I don't know if I'm gonna stream a bit later. She gets a cool biker jacket and starts riding a Harley Davidson. Yeah, exactly. That would be cool. Should be funny to put in like modern clothes. It would have to be long though. She would look very silly in pants, I think. Is it feeding time? I think it's feeding time. Right, I'm gonna scoot chat to have a come into the stream. Sorry, it was a short one. I will maybe stream later, but I'll definitely stream on the Patreon. If that's all I can do, I'll stream on the Patreon. There she is. I've done a few. Right. Have a good weekend, chat. I will see you there or next week. Goodbye. Where's the belly gone? Wow. Where's the belly? Oh no, where is it? Wow, there we go. Have a good chat, right?